Alright, greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, and welcome to day 2 of Season 2 of the NijiCar Cup Series. Today we have 3 more rounds on tap for the 105-member roster. For round number 4, it's our first road race of the series at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin. Round 5, we race at the 1-mile Munster Mile at Dover Motor Speedway. And then to wrap things up for today, we race under the lights at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Not quite for 400 laps, however, because I have other stuff to worry about. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up the game. So we've already determined 3 drivers who will make the roster for the playoffs. Let's try to declare a few more race winners. Why don't we? Who will join the playoff roster? For this Austin race, we'll just turn off the flag rules. Going to be 9 laps. That's Circuit of the Americas. It's 20 turns, a little under 3.5 miles. My usual grid of 43 drivers. Let's probably load up the game. Make sure everyone's good. Alright, everyone is ready to go, so we load. We load. Alright, so for this 9-lap race, that's pole we have a Gaon at XKR, and then we have Mika, Monaka Kazaki, Rin, Alice, Roha, Sarah, Reza, Chihiro. Finally making her debut in NijiCar is the very popular Hirakuman Tenbara Salome. Over 1.5 million subs and counting. So welcome to NijiCar, Salome. Next is Vox and Aya. And we have Safina, Bonivir, and Rixa. Etna, Furin, and Minsuha. Let's see, Maria, Hana, and Fuyuki. Alban, Nox, Nara, and Aiba Uiha. Ichigo, Mikoto, and Kaede. Rion, Yuika, and Hayun. Azura, Tomoe, and Ike. Maomito and Keisuke. Nina, Masaru, and Petra. And finally, Sunny, Briscoe, Sasaki, Saku, Folger, Overd, and Ryushin. Gonna be a 9-lap race. Let's go ahead and get started. Come on, music. Alright, grid of 43 is up. Let's go to like 2/3 of the way through this pace lap, since this is a really long racetrack. Notice a car at 30th position, not following grid protocol for some reason. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. This is the best iteration of the track I can get for NijiCar, and you're just gonna have to deal with one car starting quite awkwardly. So few turns to go, and then we're going to be set to begin round number 4, our first road course race of this second season. Waiting for the green flag to show up, and it's up. Let's race here at the Circuit of the Americas 9-lap showdown. Good start by Mika Malatika of the former IDs. As they go up the hill and try to make their way through these many twists and turns. Mika, Gaon, Kazaki, Alice, and Reza, the current top 5. I think that's the car that started awkwardly, and luckily I turned off black flag rules, so he won't be disqualified, but he'll have to go through a really long distance. Alright, here comes the fool's turn, and as you can see, Mika Malatika got fooled by that turn. Really tight turn. Watch out for understeer. So Mika has dropped down a bit to 9th, and Gaon moves up to the lead. Few cars going wide. Bit of a mess. Man, Iba Ueha couldn't quite handle things all of a sudden. Can we do overhead view? Okay. We can do overhead view to see how everyone's doing. So those supporting Salome, she's doing quite okay. At 9th. And we're already through 1 here. Kazaki jumps up to P2. Gaon will have the lead after 1. And raises 3rd. And Shizuka Rin botched up on that opening turn. So does Mika Malatika. And both are stuck for a bit. Mika Malatika, get yourself together. Salome moves up a couple spots. See how the field is doing in the split view. Split view again. Closely packed side by side around these turns. Whoa, careful about there. Careful right there, Rushin. Man, from 2nd to 38th. Perhaps worse. Look at that, even Hayuna's caught up with the crowd. Shoyuki Tomoe is way back in 43rd. Bit of a blooper by Petra. Scanning through the grid. Well, Mononobe Alice has jumped to the lead. 1.794. I don't think she raced in any of the first 3 races, so this is actually her debut race in NijiCar, and she has herself the lead after 2. Look who's third. It's Salome. Luckily she handles the first turn with ease. As the cars go down after the initial uphill climb. Alice, Roja, Bonnie. Should I call them that, or I don't know. Whoa, careful! Nasser makes contact with Salome. Around that tight turn they go. Everyone is looking pretty good here. Maria Marinette's up to 8th. As names keep shuffling for some reason. Here's another Ilona member. Ayamare. Doing okay here. And unfortunately, we've lost Mika Malatica due to a busted engine. So she's gonna finish with just 1 point. Alice remains in the lead by almost 4.5 seconds. Some cars are having to pit. Shizuka Ren, just a 1 so far, and oh, Petra has flamed out. Ah, what a shame. She was doing so well early on in the series, but not to be this time, and that's the end of her race, and her car just basically pops Ike's out of its moorings. So Petra's race ends up being a complete disappointment. Salome on the move, but is being caught by Reza, but Bonnie ahead of them has made a mistake. And I think his car is on fire. Yes, blew out the engine too much, and that's the end of his race. So that's at least 3 done. Shizuka Ren also done for the race. So 2 drivers starting off in the first 2 rows already out of the race. Maria up to 4th now. Salome just 1 spot behind. Mononobe Alice still leading. We're through 4. We've lost 4. Alice, Roja, Reza. Bit of a challenge between Maria and Reza. Maria looking for an opportunity to overtake somewhere. Reza still a bit too ahead. Now Maria's on the move, but goes too fast. Oh, on that turn. Oh, you hate to see it. That's a lot of positions lost for the Iluna member. Not too risky on that tight turn. And oof, Salome also lost a few places. Roja is just behind Alice. Gotta keep watch on these two in case there's a chance that Lee Roja would overtake Alice, and she's making a move on Alice and does overtake Alice to go up to the lead on that last turn. Very good for Lee Roja. And 3rd is still Reza. 4th is now Vox Sakuma, and 5th is Yuki Chihiro. As more cars go around and around. Who else have we lost? No one else. No one else. More than halfway through this race. Only 9 laps because this is a long road course. Going back to traditional oval racing for the next couple of rounds. The next road race after this will be Sonoma, round 8. Round 8. And after that, we have Road America and Watkins Glen. Those are the remaining road courses for the preliminaries. For the playoffs, there's going to be 2 road course races at Mid-Ohio and Portland, new to NijiCar for both of these tracks. Yeah, another mistake by Nasera and a few others. Let's see, scanning through the grid. So we're through 2/3 of the race. Vox has passed Rizza for the lead. That's just like how he is with passing other Nijisanji members with the number of subs he has. Isn't he now over 1 million subs now, or I can't tell. I haven't had much exposure to Luxium and Noctix and other agencies. Iroha is increasing her distance ahead of Alice as we lose Saiba Oiha. Oh, you hate to see it. That's another name I have to cross out. As Cecilia is trying to make her way out of pit lane or into her pit spot or wherever, but she is stuck because of cars in the way. I have no idea what she's trying to accomplish here. Well, she's freed herself. Iroha, Alice, and once again Reza, as we've lost Vox for a moment there, gone down a few places, and yes, even in road courses, we will have ourselves a pit stop shuffle. Boy, this is not going to be fun at all. Live drivers coming in. Car is stuck at 27th. Perhaps worse. And, oh, that's Nasera, who is flamed out. Nasera and... No! Oh, what a bad start to her debut. Oh, you hate to see this. Salome has flamed out as well. And Hakase Fuyuki also out. So that's several cars already out. We've lost 8. Sasaki Saku is the new race leader, followed by High Yun of all drivers. That's what you get for disabling black flags just for this race to mitigate the glitch of the car starting off at 30th on this track. during the rolling starts. Sonny Briscoe has passed Hyun, and Hyun might rebound back. Here come these two, and nothing doing. Sonny's back in second, but a bit of a mistake right there. Sasaki Saku. Here she comes. Fourth is Mamoto Keisuke. Fifth is Takamiya Rion. And a distant fifth at that. Man, I don't even know how much time has elapsed. Well, she hadn't pitted yet, strangely enough, so she's going to stop in pit lane, which means Sonny Briscoe is going to be the effective leader with 1 to go. Never mind. Never mind. He made contact with wall. Battle for the lead between Keisuke and Hyun. And Keisuke has the upper hand. Keisuke started off 36th, and he's in the lead with a little over half a lap to go. Mamoto Keisuke, Hyun, and Takamiya Rion. And Keisuke handles his turn correctly. Comes the long sprint, the longest straightaway. Last few turns as Rion goes way out of control. Why is she doing all the way over there? That makes no sense. Anyway, here comes Keisuke and Hyun. This probably might be a close finish. Does Hyun have one more heave? Perhaps to take the win? Just a couple more turns. No, not quite. And Mamoto Keisuke onto the front stretch, and Mamoto Keisuke is your winner here at Austin. Going to the playoffs. Hyun finishes less than half a second behind, and Shina Yuika will get a playoff point. Over 12 seconds afterward. Top 3 Keisuke, Hyun, and Yuika. We're just waiting for last few drivers to finish. Ah, Maria. What a shame. Sasaki Saku DNF. What was that? And Sonny Briscoe has somehow managed to fall into the void. I hate to see it. So Azura Cecilia will finish 33rd, and this race is over. this race is over with victory for Maemoto Keisuke. Hayun finishes second, and Shina Yuika will get third. Keisuke from 36th place to victory. Hayun from 30th to second place, and Shina Yuika from 29th. Okay. So let's put in points and wrap up here. Keisuke, Yun, Yuika, Uren, Ryushin, Masaru, Roha, Nara, Ichigo, Tomoe, Alice, Kazaki, Ritsa, Ike, Kaede, Nina, Mito, Mikoto, Hana, Reza, Box, Etna, Aya, Safina, Minsuha, Alba Nox, Asukai Mao, Gaon, Chihiro, Gaon, Volger, Maria, Azura, Sunny, Saku, Salome, who else? Sarah, Fuyuki, Uiha, Honeybear, Petra, Rin, and Mika. Points. Right. And that looks correct. That looks correct, yes. And Marka Keisuke's name in yellow because he's playoff bound. Everything is in proper working order. Anyway, points standings. Daram Kato still on top in the regular season point standings with 109, even though she didn't show up to Kota. Azura second, 98 points. Nara third, 96 points. Siska, Leontine, and Bomu Rainpup each did not enter. So they're down to 4th and 5th respectively, and we still have a few names yet to race. Still no word from Gundo Murray, the defending champion. Still nothing from Finana nor Uki Violetta. Still nothing from Nui Saucier nor Angie Katrina. Maybe in the next race. Let's see. All right. We're going to Dover. First, turn turn black flag back on. Dover for 50 laps, because if we race just 9 laps, then the race would be over in like 2 minutes. Gonna go 50 laps. Dover Motor Speedway, the Monster Mile. Banked all throughout. Straights 9 degrees banking, turns 24 degrees banking. Concrete surface instead of the usual asphalt in many other circuits. But the So, Dover Motor Speedway, let's go here. All the settings look good. Let's head down there. Dover Motor Speedway, Dover, Delaware, 1 mile. Monster Mile, that is. Alright. And there is a Gundo Murray finally showing up, and wanted to see the star on her car. Then there it is. There's the star, right there, right on the roof. Yeah, right on cue. Someone is asking where I placed the star on the vehicle for the Cup champion. And right on cue, she finally ends up showing up for a race. Pomu Rain Puff will start off at pole for this 50-lap festival. Next up is another EN member, Astra Arcadia. Chigusa. Fuyuki. Salome, up again. Rixa. Next we have Kazuku Hisui and Nara. Joe gets to make a race appearance. Amasia and Rion. Vox Kazuha and Yuko. Rai and Katrina is finally in, and Hoshikawa Sarah. Next is Akira Ray, Selen, and Alice. Mugi, Rosemi, and Mito. Mugi, Rosemi, and Mito. Nagisa Arsenia, Zia, and Mao. Minsuha, Kazaki, and Uiha. Kyo, Suzuaki, and Hana Himawari. And the Maria and the Crimson and Safina. Renzotto, Remu, and Nui. Hayun, Lisa Celesta, Lisa Helesta, Oju, and Takarajiman wrap up the grid. And we still have yet to hear from Fernanda, who still prefers F1 racing very well. I don't blame her, because F1 has a much wider reach than NASCAR, which is basically an American series. Anyway, off to the formation lap. Round 5 at Dover, led by Pomu and Astra Arcadia. Notwithstanding the safety car just ahead of the two. "43 cars on 1 mile. Concrete surface. Expect high-speed racing here. It's banked all throughout. It's basically a coliseum of racing action, and we're gonna begin quite momentarily. Turn 3, turn 4, and here we go. Round number 5 here at Dover Motor Speedway is green. Let's do this. Very good jump by Astra Arcadia. Pomu backs up a bit. Everyone going around onto the backstretch and onto the latter 2 turns. So, Astor, Fuyuki, and Riksa are your top 3 after this opening lap. You can go over 160 miles per hour on this track. Really fun racetrack for the Nijisanji members on hand. As Riksa makes a move on Arcadia and jumps to the lead after the second lap, but Astor rubber bands himself right back to where he was. Iluna, Clover McOver, and whatever SMC Gumi is. Riksa back to the lead. Chigusa goes up to P3. Going through to lap 4 of 50. Pomu is 4th and Kuriki's 5th. Chigusa strikes. Pomu makes contact with Astra Arcadia. Pomu wants an opportunity to overtake Chigusa. Oh my goodness! That was a bit violent by Pomu. Chigusa basically shakes that one off. Overhead view. Seeing how everyone is faring. Car on fire, and Reimu is dead. Again. Ah, what a shame. Not even 5 laps in, and 2 cars are on fire. We've lost Vox, we've lost Reimu. That's 2 EN members out of it. Pomu briefly takes the lead, but Rix is neck and neck with her. Astor enters the picture once more. Riksa on the outside, making the move. on Pomu, and we'll still have the lead. So, Vox and Reimu are both out. Vox and Reimu. Can't find their names anywhere. Vox and Reimu both out. So backs up a bit. Pomu with a lap lead. And let's see. Here's Rosemi Lovelock. Getting along with the crowd here. Everyone seems to be going single file, as far as I'm concerned. Single file with occasional overtakes. .34 in the lead lap. Gundam Murray is 16th. 16th, there she is. Bit of a pushing and shoving here. Side-by-side racing, just ahead of the middle of the pack. Meanwhile, Boomerang Puff still remains in the lead. We're through 11 now. Ritsa jumps ahead of Aster. Hitokochi Hisui is on the move. But so is Rixa. He is neck and neck with Pomu. Bit of a bumping right there. Hisui jumps to P3. Two green cars on parade. Nara, who won a race, has entered the fray. Remember, if you've already won a race and you win again in the preliminaries, then there's no automatic playoff spot for the next highest finisher. Oh, Pomu got pushed out of the way by Hisui. Still haven't lost another one. Let's see others on the grid. Round and around they go. Lots and lots of overtaking here. Here's Salome. Just trying to get along with the crowd. Her first oval race. Oh, good move by Salome to go up a couple of race positions. Oh, she's not done yet. Oh, the absolute madwoman. What is she up to? Oh, look at this. Look at this. She is suddenly 100% speed. I think she's having lots of fun with the Nijisanji members on the circuit. I think she's just racing. She's just racing for the love of motorsport, notwithstanding how she ends up in the race. Oh my goodness, she's still not done yet with whatever she's trying to accomplish here. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, she got cut off by Kyo. Oh, it was fun while it lasted. Meanwhile, it's a battle for the lead between Astra and Rixa. And Rixa couldn't quite stick to the lead. Selling his elapsed car. Oh, Pomu's all the way back to 5th. Nara's still in P3. Rixa being challenged by 2 lapped cars. Astra Arcadia of Illuna is finding a distance between himself and the next highest driver in Rixa. 2-second lead for the Illuna member. As we go around these turns. Still no one out of it yet. Gundam Ray is basically stuck mid-pack. Astra still leads. Rixa still second. Hisui third. Nishizono Chigusa's fourth. And Pomu has lost a few more spots. Mito's 6th, Nara 5th. Astra Arcadia, here he comes. We reached the halfway point of this round. And now Rixa's on the charge. Got passed by the lapped car of Hoshikawa Sarah first. But it is a lapped car sandwich anyway. A lapped car double-decker sandwich. And Hisui, Rixa, and Astra are the pieces of bread. Now Rixa makes a move, able to pass Sarah. Down to 23. Whoa, what a fight this is. Oh, Rixa lost position to Hisui. Bumping between Hisui and Astra. And Hisui makes a move. She goes to the lead. .37 cars still in lead lap territory. Pomu has recovered a bit. Back to fourth. We're under 20 to go. Almost trying to make a move on Rixa, but she's being cut off by a couple of lapped cars. And Chigusa's fast chasing after Pomu. Isui's lead is 3.668. Still a large gap between Hisui and Esther. Chigusa passes Pomu to go up to P4 as Pomu backs up a few spots, trying to conserve herself for perhaps a last heave. And there's also the inevitable pit stop shuffle that might come into play for this field. $15 to go through 35. Gap even bigger now. Was 4.5, dropped down to 4.27, but still quite a gap that Astor and others have got to overtake, hopefully. Still waiting to see when cars will be coming into pits. Perhaps in the next few laps. Keep an eye out for perhaps a crazy finish to this race. Oh, very dangerous by Sarah. Come on, Hisui was trying to race. That's a bit of ridiculous gamesmanship on Sarah's part. That's gonna cut into Hisui's lead, certainly. And Sarah has to pit. And it looks like several cars are probably going to make their way to the pits. Perhaps after this lap. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Pit stop shuffle. Man, a whole mess of cars going in pits before Hisui could. Who's going to be able to come out first? It's Hisui! and she's followed by Rixa and Lisa Helesta. But I don't even know if she pitted already or if she hadn't yet. Well, she is slowing down substantially. I don't know. But Hisui's in the lead with 8.5 to go. As we have ourselves cars slamming into each other. Oh, Hisui is on fire! And she's done for the race. Oh, that's unfortunate for Hitakochi Hisui. Oh, what a damn shame. Look at this string of cars. Rix is in the lead. Lisa Helesta is second. Takashi Fuyuki is third, and we lose another car. Oh, we've lost several cars already. Too many to count. Lise can't seem to find a way to overtake Rixa. Oh, not a good pit stop for Pomu, down to 29. Hisui, Takarajiman, and Raiga Lady, and Anji Katrina all DNF. Lise jumps to the lead. Lise Helesta jumps to the lead, but Fuyuki may be threatening. Yes! Yes! Takashi Fuyuki is almost neck and neck with Lise, but Lise jumps ahead. Oh, it's all jam-packed here. Trying to find a clearance from the cars immediately behind her. Aiba Ueha third, Fuyuki second, Rixa down to fourth, Tsukino Mito fifth. Three to go here at Dover. Aiba Ueha goes up to P2. See, I told you there would be a crazy finish after that pit stop shuffle. Already losing a few cars, and cars having trouble passing lapped cars. So back up to P3. Lisa Helesta last season won at Nashville when she needed to have a race win to go up to the playoffs. Here she is, one to go. She needs to hold off Aiba Ueha and Rixa Durandra. Oh, Ueha is just ahead, just behind Lisa, and Rixa is on the move. Oh, it's going to be a close finish. Oh man, Rixa! Oh, can he do it? It's gonna be a close finish! And it's Lisa Helesta with the victory at Dover! She is playa bound! Lisa Helesta! From a start of all the way back in 41st! She has done it again! A deep start! And the victory for the Sanbaka member! Lisa Helesta wins at Dover Motor Speedway. How in the world does she do it, fellas? Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Lise Helesta is once again going to the Cup Series playoffs. Deep start of 40th or below? No problem! What a finish for Lise. Nui Sorcier's done, and so will Hyun be finished. And that's the end of the race. Congratulations to Lise Helesta. Books her spots in the playoff. With a very fine showing in the last 10 laps or so. After that shuffle. So your top three: Lise Helesta, Rixa Durandra, and Iba Ueha. Well, that was a very fun race. That was a fun race, fellas. That's why I enjoy this circuit. All right, before I get too distracted by how it all went down at the very end, let's add in the points. Okay, Salome, Mugi. Well, Salome did a bit better this time. Wow, only 12 cars completed the full 50 laps. Man, what happened, Aster? All the way down to 21st. Bruno Murray finishes 23rd. Rosamy 26th, Poma 27th. Let's see, Rion, Selen, Hisui, Taka, Rai, Anji, Vox, and Remu. Points. Points, there we go. Everything looks correct, as far as I can tell. And we have a new points leader, though that's for a regular season title. That's Naraha Maung, the former IDs. Next is Durham, who was absent for a second consecutive race. Hayun is third. Fourth is now Lise. Fifth is Azura Cecilia. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drivers still yet to enter a race. And among them, I'm sorry to report, is Amamiya. Also, Kane and Inoue Toko. And we still have yet to hear from Banhada and Finana. Those are some of the notable drivers who still haven't entered yet. Anyway, Lise is playoff bound. And we also get playoff points as we head down to Charlotte. We're not going to be racing 600 miles, just 60 miles. So 40 laps under the lights. So, one more race for today. And everything looks good here. The settings look fine. It all looks good. Let's go down to Charlotte Motor Speedway, yet another cookie cutter 1.5 mile circuits. Turns 24 degrees, straightaways 5 degrees. There's also the Roval track for rFactor 1. For Charlotte, excuse me, but the starting grid is broken, so that's why we're not using it for any race series. 3 Eon drivers in the top 3 in the starting grid. Shu Yamino of Lexium will stop at the pole position. Right beside him is Reimu. And Renzotto's third. Mugi 4th, Nari 5th, Rojas 6th. Next is Miyu and Nagi. And finally showing up for the first time in the series is Amamiya. Amamiya Kokoro. Nara, Vox, and Alice. Gaon, Gundam Marie, and Zaya. There's Zaya. Uehazia and Hisui. Rimu Uki. Uki! Welcome to the race. Welcome to the racing. And Yorimi Reina. Ars Almal. Final showing up on Hada. Finally in. Yuki Chihiro is next, followed by Ratna, Amelia, and Maria. Salome Suzuaki and Sonny Briscoe. Sasaki Saku, Darum Kado, and Mika. Rosami, Ojiu, and Kazaki. Layla, Sukurakana, and Ichigo. And finally, Kuzuha. There's Kuzuha, Yugo Asama, Shoyuki Tomoe, and Nina Kosaka. And I'm sorry to report that Anna has been absent for all 3 races today. You hate to see it. Let's get right to it for round number 6, 40 laps at Charlotte Motor Speedway under the lights. Led by Shu Yamino and Reimu Endo. Here comes the safety car coming out now. Picturesque setting. Charlotte Motor Speedway. Everyone's slowly making their way onto the backstretch. Shu and Reimu. And a whole mess of other cars. Limp view already set to go here. Alright, safety car will be going in just a couple seconds. Alright, right on cue, and we're set to go round number 6 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, led by Shu Yamino and Reimu Endo. And it's green! No one seems to have much of an advantage heading on to the first couple turns. And now Shu will charge ahead, but Reimu and Renzoto are in it. Shu Yamino takes the lead after one, followed by Renzoto and Reimu. On the 180 plus miles per hour. Sorry if the frame rate is a bit off. I just realized this is a track with a slightly worse frame rate, and I forgot to change to a different variant of the circuits. What was that by Alice? Just basically slammed into Nara right there. And Shu well ahead of Ren. Leading by over 1 second. Kondo Maria during fine at 14th. Salome just middle of the pack. Amamiya making her first start to the season. On the move here. Reimu has passed Ren for P2. She was basically killed at Dover. Wants to come back to life with perhaps a nice race win, but she has to contend to a couple cars first. Oh, Ren just passed Reimu by. And Shu is way too far ahead of himself. Have a look at the overhead view. I believe Ben Hada has recently returned to streaming after a few months hiatus. So if that is indeed the case, then welcome back, Ben Hada, to streaming. It's basically a battle for second place currently in the early stages of this round. As Chu's lead is currently a bit too much. Perhaps the competition caution with like 15:10 to go might shake things up here. Will Reimu even try to make a move on Ren? Man, not seemingly. Not much of a development going on here, so let's go even deeper now. See how others are doing. Salome is still basically stuck where she is. Uki Violetta basically exists. Still nothing new. Still nothing new. I'm sure as the tires of these cars start to age, and cars are starting to become dependent on fuel, then we might see more drama here. And, well, here we are, folks. Shu has eventually found lapped traffic. It was inevitable. But, there you go. So expect to see some cars being lapped. I've seen this phenomenon in test races at Bristol Motor Speedway, and here is such a circumstance happening here. Shu Yamino has not relinquished his lead since the start of the race. We're through almost 16 now, and it's been Shu all throughout. Oh man, that's several cars being lapped in one fell swoop. You just hate to see it. Renzoto himself is starting to find the lapped traffic, and Reimu's way too far behind. So it's a battle for fifth between Miyu and Mugi. Although I don't expect to see much happening here. Unless Mugi eventually makes a move on Miyu. We'll come back to that. Gona Murray has improved to 8th, just behind Kokoro. Murray is still dealing with mid-pack mediocrity. So much meh. Anyway, there's a Shu's car just ahead of Mika on your screen right there. Renzoto is on the move and goes into the lead. Finds a clearing and is able to jump to the lead at the expense of Shu. So there's our first new race leader since the start of the race, as Reimu is stuck in limbo. More than halfway through this race. I'm sure as the lapped traffic situation gets too crazy, the pit stop shuffle will perhaps try to do something to mitigate this mess. All single file racing for the top 18 or so. Whoa! Very dangerous right there. Able to shake off of that's a attempt on someone's life. And Ren is backing away from the lap traffic, and everyone's back in the lead lap again. Oddly enough. Man, what a massive gap between second and third. Oh my goodness. Almost 10 seconds between Shu and Reimu. Waiting for the competition caution, the pit stop shuffle to break the monotony here, as Ren decides to push into the lap traffic again for no particular reason, and Shu Yamino is slowly creeping his way towards Renzotto. Oh, now it's fast again, and Shu regains the lead. And we have a car going to the pits as if right on cue. That's Tomoe. We have a bump in between Renzotto and Shu Yamino, and Renzotto wants to regain the lead. Whoa, careful right there. And there is indeed the monotony breaker. Pit stop shuffle time. Nina Kosaka goes into pits. Reimu will enter and try to reduce the gap between herself and second place. Hopefully as quickly as possible. Most everyone going to pit lane. Shu has completed his pit stop. Slowly wants to get back onto the track if possible, and he accelerates. Renzotto's done, and Reimu is still way behind herself. So I guess the pit stop shuffle did just about diddly squats. Our Shu's lead is right over 4.5 seconds. Oh, we have a development here. We have a major development here. Shu makes a mistake in the backstretch. No, he just runs into Kazuha. Okay. And so he goes down to 4th. Renzotto is back in the lead. Kazuha's car is understandably on fire. Oh my goodness! Oh, look at that. Careful right there. Kazuha's car is on fire, spitting off smoke. Gotta watch out for any cars that might get in, and he goes out of the way. Down to 10. Kosaka is also done. Unlucky this time for her. Okay, there's some cars spinning around. There's much drama going around. Careful! Renzoto is still way too far ahead of whomever. Mina ran out of fuel. Kazuha bad engine. Kato DNF. Renzoto's lead is 5.662. Dealing with lapped traffic. Renzoto has basically stayed out of trouble all throughout the race. Dealing with a huge lead gap. Going down to 6 laps. All Reimu could do is just speed up where she is. Nothing she could do much except to watch to see what happens to Ren. But I don't think Renzoto has any problems on hand. That's basically all clear racing. Bit of a bumping from behind by Hisui. Bumping from the side by Salome. But these cars are basically durable. Going down to 3. Going down to 3 laps. Sonagi is 3rd. Fast approaching Reimu. Reimu's still a bit too far ahead of Nagi, however. I don't know how much fuel Renzoto has left. Might take one mistake by another driver just ahead of him. to perhaps screw up all momentum. But here we are with 1 to go. On to the backstretch. Ramu and Sonagi are way too far behind. Here comes Renzotto onto turns 3 and 4. And Iluna has itself its first NijiCar win. Thanks to Renzotto, he is victorious at Charlotte. Oh, Ramu did the best she could do here, and she's gonna barely edge out Sonagi for second. Mugi finishes P4, and Gundam Murray P5. Well done for her. Well done by her. That's a mistake by Shu Yamino running into the car of Kuzuha. Really set the stage for Renzotto to make a move the rest of the way through, and he is victorious here. So 6 different races, 6 different race winners so far in this second season. Waiting for Layla to cross the finish line, and she does, and that's the end of the race. Wow, Shu Yamino finishes 38th after all that happened. So we will lock in the points and wrap up for today. So Renzotto, Ramu, and Nagi. Next is Mugi and Gundam Murray, Miyu, Gaon, Uiha, Koko Amamiya, Zaya, Ichigo, Zia, Arsamal, Suzuya Aki, Alice, Vox, Sunny, Hisui, Layla, Kana, Salome, Chihiro, Nara, Millie, Nari, Lee, Maria, Ratnapati, Rosami, Jiu, Uki, Mika, Banhada, Kazaki, Sasaki Saku, Reina, Rimu, Shu, unlucky finisher right there for him, Yugo, Momoe, Nina, Kuzuha, and Darum. So let's lock in the points. And I'm missing a name here. Let's see who finished after Yang Nari. Who finished after Yang Nari? It's Lee Roha. who finished 12, who finished 26 for 12 points. So Iluna has a playoff driver already. So the 6 drivers already in the playoffs are Deramkado, Narahamarong, Suzai Aki, Renzoto, Memoto Keisuke, and Lise Helesta. And Nara is still in the lead in the points. Deramkado second, Hayun third, Lise Helesta fourth, Azura Cecilia fifth. And 5 drivers still have yet to enter the points. That's Kane, Belmond, Banderas, Inuitoko, Ryuhari, and Fernanda Ryugu. Fernanda especially preferring the F1 racing. Go figure. Alright, we are done for today. We are done for today, as we will feature Renzoto's car, as Iluna has itself a race winner. Well done by the newest Nijisanji generation. So, I'm going to try to shoot for Friday nights at 8 Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern for the next 3 rounds. We have ourselves another night race at Gateway, the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Next is another road course race, this time at Sonoma Raceway. And then round 9 will take place at Nashville Super Speedway. That's the next 3 rounds of these preliminaries, so we'll try to shoot for Friday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, for more Nijisanji Cup Series action. So thanks for watching, everyone. That'll do it for now. Have a great rest of your Sunday. See you again for more Nijisanji stock car racing action. Take care, everyone. Up to Dag.